That was Dear Doctor by the Rolling Stones. I love Mick's hillbilly accent. The first doctors could be seen in ancient cave paintings, some of them 17,000 years old. They show men in animal masks performing ritual dances. As towns and villages became more complex, herbalists, birth attendants, bone setters, and healer priests became part of society. In ancient Mesopotamia, an official medical system was created. It was based on a framework of omens and divination. Ancient Egypt, in the time of the pharaohs, had a threefold system of healers. There were physicians, priests, and sorcerers. Even back then, they had specialists. The first secular medical practitioners in the West can be found in the 5th century BC. These are the Hippocratic doctors, and we'll be discussing their oath a little bit later.
From the first time you learn to take a pulse, it's there. The throbbing beat of life under your fingertips, echoing through your stethoscope, whispering all around you. As the living, beating heart of man pounds out its urgent message, life must go on, life must go on, life must go on. That's the challenge you accept in the study of medicine.
One place you're going to find a lot of doctors is St James Infirmary. This song's history is convoluted and fascinating. Louis Armstrong recorded it as early as 1928, but goes back much further. According to one study, it got its start as a ballad called The Unfortunate Rake and dates at least to 1848 in County Cork, Ireland. There's a West Indian version from the 19th century, and there's another version that traveled west with the pioneers. This variation is known as the Cowboy's Lament. Basically, it's the same story, where in St. James Infirmary, it says, 6 pretty maidens with a bunch of red roses, 6 pretty maidens to sing me a song. The Cowboy's Lament says, get 16 cowboys to carry my coffin, get 16 pretty ladies to bear up my pall. Sometimes instead of ladies, they request gamblers to carry the coffin. I prefer ladies. A version from 1934 was collected from a prisoner in Sugar Land, Texas. It's called St. James Hospital, and this is the real link between the folk ballad and the pop tune, The Unfortunate Rake and St. James Infirmary. Most of the versions used a melody which is closer to Streets of Laredo. What ended up happening was, The Unfortunate Rake is closer to St. James Infirmary, and the Cowboy's Lament, which was based on the same ballad, turned into Streets of Laredo. I know it sounds confusing. You're right. One thing that gets rid of any confusion is actually listening to it. Here's the great blind guitarist, Snooks Eglin, with his version of St. James Infirmary.
I went down to St. James Infirmary, see if my baby's there. She was stretched out on a long white table, so sweet, so cold, so fair. Let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, she can look this whole wide world over and never find another man like me. When I die, you could bury me in Edmund Clapp's shoes. Dash back with a $20 hat, put a $20 gold piece in my pocket, and let the fellas know I died standing fast. Let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, she can look this whole wide world over and never find another man like me.
That was Snooks Eglin with his version of St James Infirmary from 1959 on Theme Time Radio Hour, where music meets medicine.